Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Carried Away Travels. Today, I'm going to be sharing some holiday gift ideas for the traveler on your list. Now, as someone who travels frequently, I understand how hard it can be to buy for someone who travels because whatever you're thinking of first is probably something we already have. Oh, well, I was going to get them this really cute airplane necklace. Already got it. Okay, well, what about an electronics organizer? Useful, but habit. Okay, well, how about a really cute passport? You got it. All of these are great ideas, but they probably are the first things that come to your mind because they're the first things we already bought for ourselves. So if you're buying for a new traveler, yeah, those would make great gifts. But if you're trying to buy something unique for someone that's been traveling for a while and already has a lot of travel accessories, that's where I'm coming in to help you today with some fun ideas that maybe you wouldn't have thought of, but can be really helpful to anyone that hits the road or gets on planes, explores foreign countries frequently. I got some great gift ideas for you today. Now, before we go any further, I do want to clarify how I picked out the items to present to you today. And they came from a variety of different sources. Some of them were things I bought for myself and I love them, and I was like, yes, great job, you. This is awesome, and I wanted to share with you. Other items are things that someone bought for me, and I loved it. I thought it was super out of the box and thought it would make a good gift for someone else as well. Then there are some items on here from past collaborations. And by that, I mean companies I worked with earlier this year. I have fulfilled my obligation to them. These are in no way sponsored, but I legitimately love these products so much that I want to show them to you as potential gifts because I think they just have such great value for travelers. And the very last place is from companies that reached out to me directly about this holiday gift guide. Now, this time of year, I get a ton of brands contacting me and they all want me to show you their product, and I turn down about 99% of these because it is very important to me that what I present to you is not only a good fit for my audience, but also that I get to try it and feel that it's actually a good product before I put my name with it and recommend it to you. So for this year, I only accepted 2 products to present to you guys because I wanted to make sure I had plenty of time to try them out and that they would actually be worth recommending to you. There were some other products that looked really cool, but I wasn't going to get a chance to accurately try them, and so I'm not presenting them to you today. So I just wanted to clarify that everything I am showing you is something I have used and loved and genuinely think would make a good and quality gift for the traveler you're buying for. Okay, first up, I have the Direction sneakers from Taos. I discovered these earlier this year and they immediately became my go-to shoes. They are so comfortable. They actually call them wellness shoes because they have built-in like arch and metatarsal support, which is huge because I walk a lot when I travel and I have gone miles and miles in these things and my feet have never hurt. I sometimes have knee problems and I have never had a knee issue while wearing these, and they just go with everything. So like when I went to Ireland, this was the only shoe I wore like the whole time. It was the only one I needed because they look classy, but they just work for hiking and walking around town. They're fantastic. They have a ton of different shoes and boots that you can choose from on their website. They're all just fantastic quality. And again, that is Taos sneakers. Okay, so as a frequent traveler, I'm always looking for gear that kind of speaks to that aspect of my life. I love shirts with like little mountains on them or take a hike slogans and things like that because they fit what I do. I love to travel and it's like wearing your favorite team on your shirt. It's fun to have go travel. on your shirt or whatever. And so I have been looking for a brand for a while that kind of resonated with that. I used to love Serengeti, and then they just went. So I have been looking for a brand that is nature inspired but doesn't cost a fortune, and I found Wander Trails. I absolutely love them. This is their Peaks and Paws hoodie. It is so soft on the inside. It's got this really nice fleece material, and all of their gear is nature inspired. So they have like hoodies and shirts, but they also have home decor, wall prints, mugs, that kind of thing. And they all have these really beautiful designs. Some of them are really colorful, some of them are more simple like this, but I just really like the quality. I like the style, and they're also very eco-friendly. They've taken a lot of steps to be sustainable. So like each item you order is made when you order it. So there's no waste. They have taken steps to make sure that their shipping and packaging has low environmental impact. And so I just love not only like their products, but also how they're running their business. And so again, that's Wander Trails. Check them out. They have adorable stuff, and I think you'll find something for pretty much any kind of traveler there. So if you actively follow my channel, you've probably seen this product come up like 12 times, but I can't help it. I love it. Okay. And that is my anti-theft backpack from Lavuk. All right. I love this bag for anytime we're visiting a country or a city where pickpocketing is an issue. This is also just basically my go-to carry-on bag because it's super spacious, but it's got a really nice TSA lock. It's got tons of storage, and it also has all of these hidden pockets where you wouldn't know that they were there like right away, but it makes it easy to hide my valuables, keep everything secure, and it's also water resistant. So like I've had my camera equipment in here in rain, and I just felt very confident that it was going to be safe and that no moisture was going to wreck my stuff in there. So again, this is from Lavuk. I got this on Amazon. It runs from like $30 to $40 depending on the sales. This is just something I use over and over and over again. I think just about every single trip I've taken this year, this bag has come with me. I think it's a great quality buy, and this is something that any traveler can get a lot of use out of. Speaking of bags, if you're shopping for someone who travels a lot with their dog, this is amazing. All right, back up a little bit so you can see the whole thing. All right, this is the Fetch and Carry backpack from Tito's Closet, and this is like an absolute game changer. Okay, I used to travel with my dog stuff in plastic bags, and they're just so inconvenient. My hands were always full and they'd rip, and there was no organization, and this solves all of that. All right, it is a backpack, so you can keep your hands free, but you can also tuck the zippers away into this compartment if you'd rather just carry it by its handle. I love this little compartment in the back. You can unzip this to get direct access to your dog's food. All right, there are 2 insulated containers that it comes with. They each hold like 8 to 10 cups of food, and it comes with a scoop. It also comes with a couple little collapsible dog bowls. They're actually a really great size. A lot of the collapsible ones you get are small. So there's a little mace feeder and a little water bowl that go in there. And then this is also so cute. There's this little bag on the side that holds poop bags. You can put treats in here, and you can actually unbuckle this. Can see it right there, and turn it into its own little shoulder bag. It detaches, so you can just have like a treat pouch if you want it. I just absolutely love this bag. It makes it so easy for me to travel with Atlas. I can put all of his stuff in one bag and keep my hands free. And there's just so many little thoughtful details in this bag, like the zippers are sturdy, the fabric it's made out of is really high quality, and even just the way like it opens, they put a lot of thought into this. And so, anyways, this is fantastic. This is the Fetch and Carry backpack from Tito's Closet, and it's a great buy for anyone who travels with their dog. All right, next up is a little something that I bought for myself, and I get really excited every time I get to use that. And it's the Subtle Beauty Stack. All right, you can see it there. This is a complete makeup kit minus mascara in literally the palm of my hand. This company specifically designs travel beauty for women, and I just love how easy it is to throw this in my carry-on and just be done. Like every time I just get so much satisfaction from just grabbing this and be like, whoop, makeup's packed. It's fantastic. So I use this all the time, even when I'm not traveling, just because it's really convenient to have. I like the products. You actually customize this based off of your skin tone. So I know maybe if you're buying this for someone else, you may not know quite what the right color is. The biggest thing would be the concealer, but they have these pre-made stacks that you can add to the cart and one little thing based off of skin tone, and they'll have the best colors for that. Um, this is just such a useful item. And so if this seems like something that the person you're buying for would like, I'd say get them a gift card to Subtle Beauty so they can get this. I use this so much, and it just makes it so easy to pack and go even when I'm only doing carry-on travel. Okay, so I know I kind of ragged on the airplane necklace earlier, but if you do want to get some kind of jewelry, I would recommend link necklaces. Okay, so I really like this because it is such a versatile piece of jewelry. Each of these charms and the extenders come off. So you can have a necklace with just the chain, you could have just a birthstone or a word here. With this, I got 12 different jewelry combinations. So I love products that help me pack light and are just really versatile. And so this necklace really fits into that. I also like that I got to customize it. So this is my birthstone, and I picked out the little dream charm. They have ones that say like beach. So I just like how many different outfits this goes with. Just one piece, I throw it in my bag, and I can mix and match to work with whatever else I have packed. And so I think that's just a really great buy. So I just grabbed the next item and realized that there are a lot of bags on my holiday gift list. But travelers use a lot of bags, so it does make sense. Before you judge me for picking out so many bags, I use a lot of different bags for different activities, and that's why I think they each belong on this list, because each of them has a different purpose and would work for a different kind of traveler. So keep an open mind because I have two more to show you, but I think they could be a perfect gift for the right kind of person. All right, so surprise, surprise. The next item is another bag. Okay. This is from a brand called Explorer Maps, and I just thought these were so cute. All right. The owner hand draws these illustrated maps, and then they turn them into tote bags and home decor, things like that. I think this would make such a thoughtful gift for someone that maybe they loved a particular location that they visited. I picked Colorado one because I went to Colorado in August and had an amazing time. And so I love looking at this little map and seeing all the different places that I actually went. Like we got Garden of the Gods down here. I saw an elk from like 10 feet away, which you're not supposed to do. I shouldn't be alive right now. Okay. We went up to Rocky Mountain National Park. And so this is just beautiful. The canvas of this tote bag is good quality. It's also like really large, right? It's a pretty decent sized bag, and it's double sided. It doesn't just have the graphic on one side. So I just really like this concept. I like that it's a small business. I like that the owner is showing off their artistry here. And I just think this would make such a thoughtful gift. They do have maps from around the world, like Europe, whole world maps, and I think they have all 50 states. So if there's a particular location that the person you're buying for loved, I think this is just a really nice way to kind of give a nod to that love of travel in everyday life. All right, and my fourth and final bag suggestion is a dry bag. Okay, if you don't know what this is a waterproof bag that you can put your valuables in for beach days, for water activities, for heavy rain. I get so much use out of this. We've used this in the Amazon. We have used this at the beach going snorkeling. It is just such a fantastic way to protect your valuables. So basically how this works is you roll it shut here and then you snap it, and ideally you keep some air in it. So if you happen to lose the bag, it floats and your stuff doesn't just sink to the bottom of the ocean or the river. This particular one I think is like a 20 liter because I wanted 2 backpack straps. A lot of these come with just one strap, and that's fine, but I think it's really convenient to be able to wear it as a backpack. I, without reservation, keep my camera equipment in here. Like when we were in the Galapagos, I had my camera in here, jumped out of the boat, waded ashore, and everything was 100% fine. So if the person you're buying for does a lot of like adventure travel, I think this is a fantastic buy, and they're really cost effective too. Like I think this was 20 bucks on Amazon. So that is something they will use again and again. Okay, and last but not least, you may have seen this sitting behind me in a lot of my videos. This was a gift from my brilliant mother-in-law, and I absolutely love this. Okay, this is a canvas map from Conquest Maps, and it comes with all these little pins where you can mark all the different places that you visited. It even comes with a little home pin, so you can mark where you live, and you can keep track of all your adventures with different pins. You can pin where you've been, where you're going. It's customized to our names, which I absolutely love, and it just makes such a beautiful art piece for my wall, but it's also sentimental, and I just love how beautiful it is, but also practical at the same time. I was wrapping up my edits for this video and realized that I'd left out one really cool product that I wanted to tell you about because it was one of my favorite gifts from last Christmas, and that is a Finder Seekers mystery subscription box. Now, the reason I love this is one, because I really like puzzles, but two, because every storyline takes place in a different country or city. So my mother-in-law actually got this for us as well, and we got to explore New Zealand, Scotland, and Barcelona with all these different puzzles. A lot of them were puzzles we never seen before, so they took a lot of time for us to figure out. And especially the Barcelona one, since we'd just been there last October, it was so much fun to kind of relive our adventure while we figuratively ran through the streets trying to solve these different puzzles. I really liked the storyline in each box, and something else I was really impressed with was just the quality of the materials. Like in the Scotland box, they wrote in that there was a pattern that had a clue on a pair of socks. And they could have just been like, oh, we found a piece of fabric with this pattern on it. But they wrote in these socks, and they included the socks in the box. So when we were done, Daniel had a nice pair of Argyle socks that he could wear whenever. The same thing happened with the New Zealand box. They mentioned that there was a mysterious canister of sand with symbols on it, and they sent us like this cute little thing of sensory sand that I keep at my desk as like a fidget toy. And there was also this pretty hefty like metal multi-tool, and we only needed it for this back part. We had to solve a cipher with this, but this is like an accurate and useful tool that I keep because it's worth it. So I just thought that was very interesting, and I just really liked the quality. I liked the concept, and it really helped spark some wanderlust for us in between adventures. So that's why I think another traveler would really enjoy that as well. All right, that concludes my 2023 holiday gift guide for travelers. I really hope that whether you're shopping for yourself or for another traveler, that you found something on this list that you think would be a good fit. Again, I use all of these products and I have found them to be either super helpful or just really fun. And so I hope there is something here that resonates with you as well. If you have any questions about any of these products, feel free to drop it in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this post, please be sure to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And last but not least, I do have a blog about this gift guide at cochranewriting.com. If you want to read a little bit more about each of these products and get easy access to the links to buy them all, you can find that on my Carried Away Travels blog. Thank you so much for being here and happy travels.